Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for coming back. I want to talk again about losing our freedoms and rights in Canada, which happened. I think it's pretty well. It's about to roll over the United States as we see it right now. And the former Prime Minister of Canada, named Jean Chrétien, um, here he is. He's from the province of Quebec. Quebec is not a signatory to the Constitution of Canada, yet he sat there. And he has never asked a question from the Bloc Québécois, who are ministers, who are members of Parliament. They're all from Quebec. They don't have any other members from anywhere in Canada. And there's a requirement in Canada that if you're going to sit in the federal Parliament, you must have candidates from other provinces. The Bloc has only got one intention, and that's to take Quebec out of Canada. And they work on that, and they're paid by the people of Canada because this man says they should get paid. So we pay them to destroy the country. These are, as this man Justin Trudeau says, our great Canadian values. This man cannot be the Prime Minister. He is from Quebec. Quebec is not a part of Canada. Can't be. This man is Jagmeet Singh, leader of the NDP party. He hates Donald Trump, absolutely hates the man. If you ever read his tweets about Donald Trump, it's sickening. And he is a Sikh, a man of religion, does it make any sense to you? It's not making any sense to me. Anyway, I want to go on about Jean Chrétien. When he was not Prime Minister of Canada anymore, he started things like this. He's talking about Hillary Clinton losing to Donald Trump. And he hates Donald Trump. He says it's going to be the end of the American empire. Oh, whoa. And here is the backstabber, Justin Trudeau. Stabbed this man in the back. He thought he was a friend. He treats him like a friend to his face. But when he turned his back on Justin Trudeau, he got stabbed. Fabulous. These are nasty comments made by the former Prime Minister, Jean Chrétien. Actually, it's spewing hate is what it is. And there's nothing but here. That's all it is. He totally hates this man. Chrétien, who's now 84, he called Trump unspeakable, telling the Canadian press he sees China emerging as the U.S. declines. Oh, Justin Trudeau loves China too. Isn't that special? Another comment here. He says, when I'm traveling the world, I feel that the influence is going down very rapidly. Oh, their influence, which he's talking about the United States. And oh boy, it's just full of hate, nothing but hate. Chrétien says he's looking at, this is Napoleon Bonaparte, who was a dictator of France, and Jean Chrétien. In Canada, we don't have rule of law, we have tyranny now. So he's saying empires disappear, life is like that. Well, his empire is still going. He is in love with the Democrats. He just loves this man, Bill Clinton and Hillary. I have a problem with my mail, as I've brought out to you before. And I sent an email to my representative, member of Parliament. His name is Peter Julian. Here's his picture here. So I wrote to him because when I sent an email, I got a notice back from Parliament saying that Canada Post has refused to deliver your email to Peter Julian. So I had to write to Peter Julian, explain this problem. So Peter Julian, after a few weeks, he wrote me back and he says, I can't get a response from Canada Post. Wow. Canada Post is a spy agency. I don't know if you know that, but it's true. I want to show you something else here. This is really, because Canada we don't have rights anymore in this country. We have tyranny now. Since there is no law anymore, no one has law. This man has made an agreement with Justin Trudeau that whatever he proposes in Parliament, he will support it. But he gets to use the Prime Minister's chair every once in a while. Oh, God. Oh. And I don't have to tell you what this is. But this man created the 911 service in Canada. And he did something for the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, all police actually. if there is a 911 call, you don't need a search warrant. You can just go busting in, go through the whole house, right? I have a friend who used to work for, the bus company here in Vancouver. It's called Coast Mountain. And he was a shop steward, so he represented his fellow workers, and he can speak. He's a good talker, and he knows the law. So they got really angry with him. And so one Saturday morning, when he was at home in his apartment, there's a ring at the doorbell. It's a apartment building, and on Channel 4, he gets to see who's at the door. So he put on his TV, Channel 4, 2 New Westminster police officers, a man and a woman. So he answers the bell. You know, it's a two-way communication there. And they said, 911 call from your apartment. We have to come in. And he's alone. He says, I didn't make a call. 911 call. Let us in right now, or we're getting the manager and we're coming in. He said, listen, I've been here all morning. There is no one here but me. Do we have to get the manager? He said, no, I'll let you in. So he buzzed them in. They came to his door. He opened the door and he left the chain on, and they booted the door in. Nearly hit him in the face with the door. Busted the chain off the wall. The male police officer held him right against the wall. The woman cop went right into his bedroom. The male cop says, back up, back up, back up. He backed him right into the living room. And my friend is a model maker, and he makes model antique cars. He's got a lot of them on his wall. In fact, he has all of the presidential limousines. He loves this shit. So the cop is just staring, he's got his hand on his chest, get back, get back, get back. He has him almost right up against the patio doors. And my friend says, listen, there's nobody here. There's no calls. I've never made a call here. So he backs up and he says, what is all this stuff here? What's all of this here? He's got the cop voice on. He says, oh, well, I make models, In fact, I'm making one right now. And so he reached for the telephone and he hit star 69. No calls made from this call. He says, listen to this, no calls. Get back, get back, get back. Just yelling. Guy's screaming. Woman cop was more than 20 minutes in his bedroom. The woman cop is. Now, who do you think sent the police? In my opinion, Coast Mountain Bus Company. Because my friend is very successful representing his fellow employees. This goes on for some time. My friend's also, he had a friend in the movie industry, and in Hollywood, actually. He was in the TV show called Rifleman. And when he passed on, he gave to my friend, it was in his will, the replica. It's actually the rifle that he used on set. It's a Winchester something, whatever. It was made out of plastic. Okay? It's not like the Alec Baldwin one. It's a real prop. Anyway, it's on the wall, hanging out as a display. He's proud of it. His friend was in Rifleman for a long time. So the woman cop comes toward him, and she sees the rifle, and she says, look at that gun! So now the cop has got his hand around my friend and pushed him right up and hit the doors. And she says, did you see that? Did you see that? That's a rifle right there! So she gets a chair to get up to it, and she's just trembling. My friend said, you should have seen her just shaking. She takes the gun down. She goes, why is it so light? And my friend, his name is Vince, he says, because it's a prop gun from a TV show, The Rifleman. She put it on the couch. She said, I can arrest you for having that gun. He said, it's not a gun. You can be arrested. All right, so he says, go ahead, arrest me. Now the other cop's taking his hand off his chest. So the woman cop says, we're going to let you keep that, but if you take it outside of that door, you will be arrested. They pack up and fuck off. Fuddle-duddle off, as we say in Canada. Chains busted, hole in the door. Wow. But that's a 911 call, compliments of this man. And the police love it. No search warrant. So here you go. I made this suggestion to the police actually not long ago. I said, there's a clubhouse not far from here. Why doesn't a man and a woman cop go down there and ring that doorbell until one of the people in here, and he could be a member of the Hells Angels Motorcycle Club, comes to answer the door. And then you can bust your way through, break the chain, go up to the bedroom. There is no bedroom. It's just a clubhouse. I don't think there's a bedroom. I don't know. I've never been in it. He's probably been there. Anyway, I want to show you some proof here. 45,000. I've got 4 of them. Not heard. This woman was the Minister for Justice. She got fired. She's an Indian. She got fired. Justin Trudeau, who used to say that Canada, diversity is our strength, diversity is our strength. This is the first woman he fired. A First Nations woman. Where's the diversity there? What happened with the second one? Another woman. And he loves women. Oh, absolutely goes nuts about women. It was a black woman and he fired her too. She was gone. This store is still intact. The police don't come down there and ring the bell. Just make it up. There doesn't have to be a 911 call. Just make it up. You go to the court over this, the judge will say, well, you say, get out of my courtroom. Cops are like, judges are like that here in Canada. See this? Where the law ends, tyranny begins. We have tyranny in Canada. Tyranny. This man is a great man. This woman I've written to, she sent me this. Okay. All it says is, Canada Post, which still has my mail, still looks at my mail, still takes my mail, can open anyone's mail in Canada for any reason they deem fit. They also control the emails going into Parliament. If you try to contact your representative, they don't have this yet in the United States, but in Canada, it's controlled by Canada Post, which is at arm's length for the government of Canada. Used to be a Crown corporation, was subject to the laws. It is not subject to any law in Canada. I know I'm ranting, but my mail is being opened. I've lost a job over it. They went to my place of business, the RCMP did. They shook down my fellow workers. It was horrible. My boss called me up. He was so angry. I'm going to get going. It's almost 10 minutes now. Thank you very much for listening. I'm not going to be able to stop this. It's the only opportunity I have to find justice. I have to speak for myself, and I hope to bring justice to my fellow Canadians. She's not going to do it. He has taken our rights away. These people, I can tell you something about them. When they make a deal with you, they keep it. Unlike the government of Canada. This poor woman is now retired. They beat her up. He beat her up. This man is such a fake. Oh, Jesus. Anyway, there's something else I want to show you just before I get out of here. If I can find it. I like these little things. They're nice. It's gone. I think I have a gremlin in my place. I hope everyone's doing well. Take care of yourself. Oh, one more thing. I have a friend who works in the hospitals here, so I asked her this question. I said, I understand the hospitals are full. She goes, yes. I said, are they COVID-19 people? She goes, yes, they are. I said, wow. I said, what about the people that have been unvaccinated? She said, the unvaccinated ones are in a separate wing. She says, but everybody else, the COVID-19 people, are not allowed to be with them. I said, these other COVID-19 people, are they like fully vaccinated? She goes, oh yeah, sure. She says, but their symptoms are not as bad as the other people. I said, well, if the symptoms aren't that bad, why are they in the hospital? Why are they just home taking like a cold medicine? She's staring at me. She said, you been fully vaccinated? I said, well, sure. I have it here somewhere. It was like a Columbo moment. Oh, yeah, ma'am. Just a second there. My wife Rose. Rose has got my card. I'll get back to you on that one. On that note, I hope everybody's well. And don't worry, in 1870 it was discovered in Paris, France, that copper, if you wear it, kills all viruses. I've been wearing this for almost 3 years. I once in a while get a runny nose, but every fall I got the flu. I don't get the flu anymore. Wear copper. You can get it from a wire somewhere. Work it out. I know our education system tells us that we shouldn't think. Isn't that right? I know I'm right. Have fun, everybody. Bye-bye.